Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Looking for space. It's Bishop. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Bishop. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The give on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you've just got to give that one to the defense.
And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but
and he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. And those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them there.
In the red area, it's Hardy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Now here's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Running inside, it's Bishop. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 35. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown ball. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Roberts. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Here's Simmons to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll run it. It's Hardy. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting third down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice job there running the football. They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
In the red zone here on second down. He leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second is short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass.
And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Simmons. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. send out the offense to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route, had him open. Running back's there. You got to make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do some damage.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Simmons. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Hardy. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Trying to run, it's Roberts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Simmons to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dodson. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be changing the route. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Going to the running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Throwing Simmons. Unloads it downfield. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, he's got some space. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the missed connection on third down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Fourth down, Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Vols want to move quickly. On third and short, the power run here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Hard running there. He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. motion from the wide receiver. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes a catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to pass on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to the... Makes the catch and he's free. Just steamrolling the defense. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. Simmons on play action. Snagged out of the air. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Simmons. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys, too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. They go play action with Simmons. Fires deep toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Fires to the big fella. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. with yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked? An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Here at home with this conference opponent and heated rival coming in, this is an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the conference. The SEC is off to a competitive start, and they have got to prove themselves here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Volunteers headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the run, it's Berry. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got it again. Finding open areas. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you.
Snags it and he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. LSU quick to the line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive.
Finding got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Oh, and he missed it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run.
Number 8, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground. It's Bishop. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The offense changing the play. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right there.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. One final play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Berry. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Working the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all away. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Bishop. Nice move there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Vols in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the 1st down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. They want to run this quarterback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They've been completely lethargic in this 1st half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He might want another play. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his feet, he pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
And the extra point was good. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for room, it's Barry. On the move at the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee in this. We'll start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy, and he gets you a 1st down, and he gets you another 1st down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baker. Could be an alley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, Because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Run in the red zone, it's Baker. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
All right, they showed this in the 1st half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the 2nd half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Finds his man, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The run inside, it's Berry. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
It's caught. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hands it off on the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
The option look. Handoff, Caden Durham. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They kick the lead here in the 4th.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Dodson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Baker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They take over, set up in plus territory, holding the lead after the defense came up. Maybe a crease. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Normally, I would say, fourth and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the fourth quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Takes the handoff. It's Baker. Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And I know the clock is the defense's friend, but, man, that's 2 back-to-back big plays that they're giving up. They've got to find a way to get that clock moving, make one big play here, and let that clock tick out.
They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Baker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch his lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. From inside the 15, here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, running the ball there and getting the first down is big. You've got 3 timeouts, and this might be a place where you want to just use one here. Catch your breath and get your plan of attack on.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range.
And you can only call that run play here.
There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Vols will now use their final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the... Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
Takes the handoff. It's Baker. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to adjust the pattern. They feed him again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the 4th quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Last chance coming up. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple. The Tennessee Volunteers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Volunteers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Using his legs, it's Fuller. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Sellers to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On the move, it's Bishop. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
The run inside. It's Bishop. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Paul. When you settle for threes, a lot of times later in the game, you're regretting it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Volunteers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sellers. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught on the outside, it's Fuller. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, South Carolina! Extra point here will tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Bishop. Turning it on! Past the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee! He got a step and just dusted the field. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Sellers. Quickly complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They're down to one timeout left in the half. His This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dodson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the single back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Vols will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying down the left side. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown ball! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Running inside. It's Clark. Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Here's Sellers to throw. Rushes on him.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? In this case, not. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards every day.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Upstairs to make the catch. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short. Maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. A strike downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown Volunteers. They take the lead here in the second half.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Throwing Sellers. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Fuller.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Sellers to the air again. Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sellers. Fears the pressure. Breaks loose. Shakes off. And another broken tackle. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. The run inside. It's Fuller. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the right side. Picks up the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8.
Defense helped them out with the penalty. Offense said thank you very much, and they walk away with a 2-point play.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sellers to throw. He's looking deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Going to try to get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
These last two plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the
he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.